All right, let's dive into this generative AI stuff. You guys sent over a ton on this. Articles, research, even like a whole guide to building AI models. Intense.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting field, tons of potential, and we're just getting started, really.
That's what's got me hooked.
Yeah.
Before we get lost in the weeds, though, can you give us the layman's terms? What is generative AI, and why is everyone buzzing about it?
So imagine AI that goes beyond just analyzing data. It actually creates something totally new, images, music, even text that sounds like a human wrote it. That's generative AI in a nutshell.
So we're moving past the AI that can tell a cat from a dog in a photo to AI that can paint that cat like Michelangelo.
Exactly. That creative potential is what's really captivating people. And it's not just about making art. This stuff could revolutionize industries from healthcare to, well, you name it.
Okay, see, that's what I want to unpack. It sounds almost like magic, but I know there's some serious science behind it. One thing that caught my eye in this material was AI art not just being displayed, but actually selling for big bucks at auctions. Is this really happening?
Oh, it's happening. Recently, an AI portrait sold at Christie's for over $400,000. Makes you think, right? What is art? Who owns it when it's AI made? It's a whole new world.
It's exciting and a little scary, to be honest. Before we go full-on existential, I gotta know, how does this magic actually work? I glanced at that AI setup guide you sent. Intense is an understatement.
You don't need to be a coding genius, I promise. At the heart of it all, our neural networks, think of them like the brain of these AI
And they
systems.
learn, right? I kept seeing deep learning everywhere. Is that just a fancy way of saying the AI is teaching itself?
It's a bit more than that. Deep learning means these neural networks have many layers, allowing them to process info in a hierarchy, kind of like our brains do.
So more layers, smarter AI.
Think of it that way. Allows them to see those complex patterns in data. But here's where it gets cool. Generative AI often uses unsupervised learning, or a combo of supervised and unsupervised.
Break that down for me. Supervised learning is like having a teacher showing examples and labeling them, right? This is a bird, this is a plane.
Exactly. But unsupervised learning, we're taking the training wheels off. It's like giving the AI a puzzle with no picture to guide it. It has to figure out the patterns on its own.
And can actually do that, make sense of the chaos,
Yeah.
and use it to create something new.
Yep, it's kind of like uncovering the code of creativity itself. And in the generative AI world, we've got these rock stars, GANs, VAEs, and transformers, each with its own strengths.
Those were everywhere in those research papers. Felt like a secret code.
They're not so intimidating once you get to know them.
Let's start with GANs, or Generative Adversarial Networks. Imagine two AIs battling. One's like a master forger, creating realistic stuff. The other's the detective trying to spot the fakes.
So it's like a constant creative battle pushing both AIs to up their game. Is that how we get those crazy, realistic, deepfake videos?
That's one example, but GANs can do way more.
Yeah.
Generating high-res images, realistic 3D models, the works.
It's like giving AI Legos and saying, go wild. What about those other ones, VAEs and transformers? What makes them special? VAEs, or Variational Autoencoders, are like the master chefs of AI. Imagine a chef deconstructing a dish. The ingredients, flavors, all of it, then using that knowledge to create a whole new dish with a twist.
So not copying, but understanding the essence and riffing on it.
Exactly. Super useful in fields like drug discovery. Researchers are using VAEs to analyze molecules and create new ones with better properties.
Like giving researchers a superpower to speed up scientific breakthroughs.
Now, transformers, they're the language gurus. Remember that article you sent about an AI writing a movie script? That's a transformer.
No way. The same tech behind those AI blog posts that are indistinguishable from human writing.
The one and only. They understand and generate text that's not just grammatically correct, but also creative and relevant to the context. Huge implications for translation, content creation, you name it.
We're talking about AI that can write a poem, translate a novel, and maybe even answer your emails, all while sounding like a person. Before we go too far down the rabbit hole, let's go back to the how for a sec. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how these models actually learn.
It feels like magic, but it's all about patterns. These models are fed tons of data images, text, music, you name it, and they learn to see the hidden connections within that data.
So more data equals a smarter, more creative AI.
Pretty much. Think of a musician who's listened to thousands of songs. They absorb those genres, instruments, composing styles. The more they hear, the more complex their own music becomes.
This is incredible. And we're just scratching the surface, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. And with each breakthrough, we're discovering new possibilities, challenging our ideas about what AI can do and what it means to be creative.
Before we really got into this whole deep dive,
Yeah.
I pictured generative AI as this super futuristic thing, like
Yeah.
creating art and music that would blow our minds.
Which it can definitely do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the more we talk,
Yeah.
the more I realize it's way bigger than just the wow factor.
Yeah.
It changes how we think about creativity itself.
It makes us ask, what is creativity, really?
Right.
If AI can write a symphony that makes us feel something or paint a picture that takes our breath away, is that AI an artist then? It blurs the lines we've always had between us and, artificial intelligence.
Exactly. And not just the art world either.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's like every industry.
Every industry, yeah.
We touched on drug discovery, but you mentioned personalized medicine.
Right, right.
What does that even look like with this generative AI?
So think about it. AI that can take your DNA, your medical history, even how you live your life,
Okay.
and then designs a treatment plan just for you.
Whoa, that'd be incredible. Like having a personal AI doctor.
That's the kind of future we're talking.
Wow.
And it goes beyond healthcare, right? Like imagine tutors adapting to how each student learns best.
Yeah.
Or architects designing eco-friendly cities using AI. The possibilities are huge.
It's like a whole different world. Like AI isn't just a tool anymore. It's almost like,
A partner
yes, a partner.
working with us.
And with that, gotta talk challenges. Bias, for example.
Big one.
If we're teaching these AIs with stuff we made, won't they have our same biases?
It's a huge concern. If the data's messed up, the output's going to be messed up too, right?
Garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly. We got to use diverse data and keep figuring out how to find and fix bias in these systems.
It's not just powerful AI, it's responsible AI.
100%. And that takes everyone talking researchers, policymakers, the public.
Wow.
Got to make sure it's ethical.
This is already a lot, but I'm hooked, clearly. Before we go further, what's generative AI actually good at now? Where does it still fall short?
Image generation is amazing right now. Yeah, GANs especially, they're creating crazy realistic pictures.
The examples in those papers were unreal. Landscapes, portraits, even the abstract stuff. I couldn't believe it was AI made.
The detail is nuts, and it's not just still images either. AI is getting good at high-quality video, too.
Like for movies.
Mm-hmm.
Heard they're using it for special effects.
Yep. AI can create those realistic backgrounds, characters, even whole scenes.
Wow.
Saves filmmakers money and time, and it lets them do things visually that we couldn't before.
That's wild. What about music? How good is AI at composing?
It's come a long way. Not quite Beethoven's symphonies yet,
Okay.
but some impressive stuff's happening, like royalty-free music for videos, podcasts, games.
Right.
AI can make different styles and genres, so creators have tons of affordable options.
So no more digging for hours for the perfect royalty-free track. The AI just makes it for you.
Exactly. It can even adapt the music on the fly to match the mood or how fast the content's going.
Get out.
Like a movie score shifting subtly with the character's emotions, that kind of thing.
Okay, that's seriously cool. So images, video, music.
Mhm.
What about just language? We see the AI written articles, social media posts, but how good is it at really getting language like we do?
That is the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Gets to the core of one of the toughest things in AI, natural language processing, NLP.
NLP is teaching AI to use and understand our language.
Right, exactly. Super complex field, but huge progress is happening thanks to models like GPT-3, the one you mentioned.
Right, the ones writing those crazy realistic blog posts.
Yeah.
I read one thinking it was a person, for sure.
They're getting good. They're trained on mountains of text and code, learning the patterns.
Of not just throwing words together.
No way. It's learning grammar, sentence structure, even writing style.
Wow.
They can make text that makes sense and is actually creative and interesting to read.
So, is AI about to replace writers? Should I be worried about my job?
Everyone wants to know that. AI is a powerful tool for writing, but it doesn't have the creativity, the critical thinking, the emotional intelligence that makes human writing so good.
Okay.
It's more about giving writers new tools, not taking their jobs.
So AI is a collaborator.
Exactly. Helping with writer's block, new content ideas, even translating their work into different languages.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
But still, what are AI's limits with language? What does it still struggle with?
Common sense is a big one. We have a lifetime of knowledge, common sense we use without thinking.
Right.
AI is still figuring that out.
So it might write a perfect sentence, but not get the meaning behind the words.
Exactly. You get technically good text, but it's missing that depth, that real meaning, also understanding and responding to emotions.
Oh, for sure. Sarcasm, humor, all that. AI's still got a long way to go.
You got it. Those little things we do with language are super hard to replicate in AI.
So grammatically correct, maybe even factually correct, but it's not human?
Not yet. So for a while, human writers are still essential.
Good to know. But with AI changing so fast, who knows what's next?
That's the exciting part. New stuff is happening all the time.
So what is next for generative AI? What are the researchers working on? What might we see in a few years?
Multimodal AI is creating a real buzz.
Multimodal AI. Okay, what's that?
It's AI that gets and creates stuff across all these different modes: text, images, audio, even video.
So not just an AI for images or one for text, but one that does it all.
Exactly. Think of the possibilities. AI making a whole music video with the music, lyrics, and visuals all from a simple text prompt.
Wow.
Or interactive learning experiences mixing video, audio, and text tailored to each person.
That's amazing. Is that even possible with the tech we have now?
We're not quite there yet,
Okay.
but researchers are making big strides.
So this is something we could see in the next few years, not some distant future thing.
Definitely possible. And it could change everything, from entertainment to education to healthcare and research.
This is blowing my mind again. We started with AI painting pictures, now it's creating whole multimedia experiences.
And that's just the start. Another big focus is making generative AI more controllable, more transparent.
What does that mean exactly?
Right now, it's kind of a mystery how it works sometimes. We give it data, it gives us something new, but who knows how it got there?
So it's like AI surprised me,
Yeah.
but we can't give it specific instructions.
Yeah. Researchers want to change that. Imagine telling AI, I want a landscape with a mountain back there, a lake in front. Or, I want a catchy pop song with a driving beat.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Like having an AI creative partner bouncing ideas back and forth.
Exactly. And as it gets better, more people can create cool stuff, even without technical skill.
This has been amazing. I've learned so much. But it feels like we're just getting started.
We really are. Generative AI is growing so fast, there's so much more to learn.
For sure.
But if we're thoughtful, if we're responsible, we can make sure it's a good thing for everyone.
Well said. We've gone from the basics to some really mind-blowing stuff. But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to bring it back to the people listening, so much to unpack. But let's say someone's listening and they're thinking, this is wild, but I can barely code my way out of a paper bag.
Yeah.
Can regular people actually use this generative AI stuff?
That's the great part. You don't need to be a tech genius. There are actually tons of tools online that are super user-friendly.
No kidding. Like what?
Well, there are AI image generators. You just click a few buttons, super easy.
Yeah.
And you can make some amazing artwork.
Yeah.
Seriously, you type in what you want to see and the AI just makes it.
Wait, so I could type in a purple elephant wearing a tutu, playing the drums on top of a giant pizza, and it would.
You got it. And it looks good, not just some goofy thing. Designers are using it for logos and stuff. Marketers are all over it for visuals. It's a big deal.
That's so cool. With like your own personal artist on call 247. What about music, though? Are there AI tools for that, too?
Oh, yeah, tons. Those AI music generators are getting really popular. You can make your own songs, different styles, whatever you want. No musical experience needed.
You're kidding me. This is blowing my mind. I'm already thinking of what I can create.
Yeah.
But it seems like all this is super creative stuff. What about, the more everyday uses?
They've got those covered too. Like, if you're a writer, there are AI grammar checkers, things to help you edit and make your writing sound better, even some that can get you past writer's block.
So instead of just staring at the computer, you get a little AI nudge.
Exactly. And for the boring stuff we all got to do, there are AI assistants, right?
Yeah.
Managing emails, scheduling meetings, even searching online, all that can be way easier with AI.
Like having an assistant that doesn't need coffee breaks. But you're right, this AI stuff is already everywhere, even if we don't realize it.
100%.
We've gone deep on this,
Yeah.
learned a ton, but I feel like it's just the beginning,
It totally is. Generative AI is changing so fast. Always something new to explore.
It's true, and it's on all of us, right? And to be a part of this conversation, to figure out how to use this tech in a good way.
100%. So to everyone listening, stay curious, keep learning about this stuff, and never be afraid to ask questions.
Right, because who knows, maybe someone listening right now will be the next big AI innovator. This is just the start, and it's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.